I wanted to see if I could do a world conquest without all the normal shenanigans, meaning no culture shifting and no exploits. So the only formal nations allowed will be Prussia, Germany, and Rome, because I don't have to culture shift to get those. I also want to do a no Alta 4 run. I'm also planning to not use HRE because I think the HRE is a little powerful. Anyhow, if you guys enjoy this, please consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 25k by the end of this year. Both out of the way, let's get into it. So we needed to reload our game one time for our Saxony, but reloading is fine. Alta 4ing is where we go astray. Ideally, you get a Diplo rep advisor to start, like I did here, and then you can get Burgundy Royal Marriage day one. You can alternately do it by insulting Burgundy's rival, but it's more ideal not to do that because you only have 2 diplomats. Let's do our estates. So here are my estates. Wolsey's land. I'm going to have to repay off a few loans because I can't get the event if I have, I think it's more than 3 loans. Could be 2. And I want to, of course, ally to Burgundy, or rather royal marriage him day one. We can only do that because we have Dip Rep Advisor and religious diplomats. That's what you need. But I also want to ally to Poland day one. I'm going to be looking for a 1 or 2 rival wars to start the campaign as well. Luneburg is often my favorite choice for a rival. It's pretty free, depending on if he gets any allies, of course. I'm going to start improving with Bohemia, and I did want to ally to Saxony as well. We're going to be going for an early dismantle. We'll want to see Hungary allied to Austria. Normally this happens, but in rare cases it won't. I think I want to do indulgences so that I can maybe ally to the Pope. If you do this early, you can get some chance at the papacy. I think the papacy is just good to shoot for in general. It'll definitely make your campaign much easier. Let's go to war, December 11th. Humiliate rival. Can grab our mission too, Imperial Ambition. But yeah, this war is super easy. We'll be looking for our next rival war and, you know, just kind of assessing the scenario. Obviously, the Jagiellion is good. So far, RNG is pretty on point, I'd say. This is also a good rival war for maybe a second rival war I like. Rival wars are just like, what's your RNG like? It's not really something you can rely on being the same in your campaign. But I do want to improve with the electors now. And hopefully they don't have cursed situations. Like double rival is not ideal. Especially double rival when you can't roll Mary, I think because they're bishoprics. That's kind of your least ideal scenario, is if like this scenario is not ideal, right? Mainz and Trier being rivals is not great. So here's the fate of Neumark. Of course, we're going to make the offer. If we want to be min-max, we could probably take Neuburger loans, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll just make the offer, complete the mission, and that'll give us claims for this war, which we want to do eventually, but I want to see if I can get double rival wars in, just for the extra power points. You'll get free innovativeness if you can do double show strength. I probably should get rid of my fort, or at least mothball it, because it's not really useful at the moment. And I'm not sure if I should have 3 advisors. I probably shouldn't. I think it might be okay because you could scale out of it, but it might be a bad idea because you're going to get into debt. So it's kind of like a mixed bag there. I don't know. But anyhow, let's show strength for this first war. We're hoping that Hungary allies Austria. In rare cases, he won't, but I think 90% of the time he will. The reason you want to do that is because if you attack Hungary, it's easier to dismantle the HRE that way. Let's look for any other double rival scenarios. So this is a kind of, the Palatinate is rival to my ally here. Other than that, looks like Cologne is not going to be an issue. The issue is when you get nations that have like a -90. Like they have too many relations already, and then on top of that, yeah, that can be your issue. So you really want to try to get your alliances sooner than later because they will get too many relations and then it becomes an issue. So let's ally to Trier. Though I might want to kick off a second war here. Stettin seems like a nice war. He's just allied to Ansbach, so that's pretty free. Let's just rival Stettin, and we can wait the month to kick off the second show strength war. Shouldn't be a very difficult war. You love to see this. I lost stab for it, but you still love to see it. I'm just going to go get Ansbach out of the war now. I'd like my leader to die because I have a pretty good heir as well, so I'll put him in the army soon. I didn't realize I don't have a general. Let me just go ahead and do that now. I guess we got a free stab, though. And since I allied the Pope, I think it's likely that, yeah, he'll grant you like a, I forget what it's called, a cardinal, so you can get a chance at it early. Again, you're probably not going to get it, but I feel like it's worth the attempt. I need to improve with Bohemia more and kind of stop doing that. Oh, is he Hussite? Oh, that's odd. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it matters. It's just kind of weird. He usually doesn't go Hussite. Hey, free stab, though. See, that's what I get for not improving my stability. I got +2 stability from luck instead. Might get a breach here, though. Be nice. He has no fort here, so a breach would just mean I could assault. Like, I'm going to get max prestige from dismantling the HRE anyway, so I think maybe just getting money here and war ups is probably better. Because in theory, I'm going to get max prestige when I dismantle the HRE, so it doesn't really provide a lot of value. Anyhow, let's go ahead and show strength on this guy. Yeah, we should be able to get some innovativeness now because we've been able to get these techs ahead of time. I think it's an easy way to get 12 innovativeness to start. Just imagine if I went innovative ideas from there. It'd be crazy. I could look for another rival war, but Probably don't need one. I'll just rival Wolgas because I'm going to attack him and then the Teutons. Just kind of my next 2 wars. I'm going to sell Bohemia that land now, if he'll take it. And he will. So we'll sell him that way that he should like me. Strategy might not work with Bohemia because he's not Catholic, which is not expected, right? I've not run into this issue before, so it's a little unfortunate. It could be a problem. I don't know. I might have to like break my alliance with Poland temporarily, so I can't get my alliance with Bohemia. And then I can try to re-ally to Poland and see if he buys it. He probably won't buy it. Oh, he will. He didn't mind. He knows it was just a phase, right? I was just confused. But getting this last alliance is going to be the pain. Oh, actually, I should be able to roll marry him, and then maybe we should be chilling with that too. So I think things are going to be looking good. I'm going to scornfully insult Vaden here. And that way I can get a royal marriage with the Palatinate. And then we should be able to ally him. So that's all the electors locked in. So I'm going to no CB Hungary. And the reason I like to do this is because you can promise land to both Poland and Bohemia. Saxony is also known for his ability to distract an enemy. So he's also a pretty good one to call in. Maybe I should have had more mercs here because only 13,000 guys is kind of risky. But I didn't set promise of interest over here, so I might not be able to dismantle, which would be kind of devastating. This isn't good. I didn't set promise of interest, so this could actually be problematic. Oh, maybe he's going, though. Oh, no, they're fighting there. Perfect. I actually needed him to lose there. But I think we need to run away. Oh, I could call in Trier. Probably a bad idea because if he gets sieged, but yeah, I just need to make sure that I siege Vienna, or this is all scuffed. I do have Tech 4 to his Tech 3, so maybe they're afraid of me. I mean, they look afraid. I just don't know if they are. Okay, so now we go to siege Vienna and just hope that it'll work. I have faith. Don't tell Austria I'm sieging his capital, okay? Nobody say a word. And if everything goes my way, the 7% chance will pull through for me, and that would be huge. One thing I want to do also is Dev Berlin. I don't know if this is good, though. This is experimental. It goes against everything I believe to dev my capital up early. I'm going to do it anyways. I think it's bad, but I'm doing it for you guys, for science. So we'll let me get the age ability sooner, which means AE impact sooner. So that's really the only reason I'm doing it. Taking a while to siege this guy down. I don't want them to fight me. I hope they don't murder me here. Like, just let me siege Vienna. It's all good. Oh, thank goodness. Because I was thinking these guys are like, they're kind of like grouping up to do the murder here. So that's good that they gave up there, because now I can dismantle and no drama. I get some splendor and prestige, which is good, because we're going to get justified wars very, very fast. That's the goal anyways. But I want to just dev this up to 30. I got to pick a new tier 1 because no HRE. Probably just autocracy is normal. Do a negative stability, of course, from the truce breaking, or rather the no-CB. But yeah, we should be able to get Austria out of the war here, and we can take money and war-ups from Austria. That's fine. And since we promised land, we can't actually take anything from Hungary. Not that we could, but for example, if we try to take war-ups, they'd be mad. If you take money, it's okay, but war-ups is where we cross the line. Man, I hate this event right here. But it's a World Conquest, so it's like I really can't ever lose the reform progress, I feel like. Then I'm still 4 of my relation limit. The Palatinate needs to go. Unfortunately, I had to royal marry the Palatinate, so... or the Palatinate, however it's said. Yeah, I'd have to break the royal ties, and that's a stab drop I can't get right now. But I can unguarantee mains. So I'm just trying to do a little bit to solve my relation problem. Saxony and Trier can both go, though, after the war. But yeah, I do want to push my dev up to 20, or rather 30 as soon as possible. I'm losing a lot of money, which I don't like, though. Although Austria is trying to help with that. Why is my interest so bad? Is it because I'm in stability? Yes, instability. Maybe. But with this war over here, I think we can just take money, and that's all that's allowed. Because money is like everyone's chill. And yeah, I need money, so I'll wait for them to finish the siege. So let's just take max money. Can't take war ups, of course. I'll show you guys that if you don't believe me. There you go. So we'll go just end that there. I get 86 ducats, so better than nothing. Can repay some of these 6% loans. I don't even know why they are allowed to charge me that much. I don't like it, though. I don't appreciate it. Get out of here, Trier and Saxony. How does it feel to be used? I'd like to get rid of the Palatinate, too, but that royal marriage holds strong. Nothing you can do. Finish deving Berlin to 30, though. Go ahead and seize land here. Trying to get my crown land in a better spot. I'm surprised there's no rebels there. I was expecting rebels. But, you know, pleasantly surprised. Making a tiny bit of money because our advisor died. But I feel like I should probably just take the hit and get a new advisor. Having advisors early is rough because you can't really afford it, but you can almost afford it. We'll declare war in Pomerania, call in both allies. I'll make the war go Wolgast because I think that will be the most war score. If I was greedy, I could co-belligerate like a Lubeck, but I don't know if I'm greedy or not. Probably I shouldn't do that because I just took a bunch of AE from no being. No, I didn't get elected. It's over. No, it was supposed to be me. I'm realizing the stupidity of what I'm doing here. The reason being is like I'm trying to take a bunch of land before I get my AE mods, which is really stupid if you ask me. It's fine. If you don't ask me, then it's actually fine, all right? But I just feel like this was kind of a stupid move. I'm going to grab Compromise with Nobility, but maybe I just like stall this war out for all time. There's no call for peace because of this scenario here, so it actually might be a blessing in disguise. And I could probably turn off my maintenance and just kind of like get rid of the mercs, turn off the fort, and just kind of like stall the war out for as long as physically possible. And hope that there's no call for peace. But an improved relations advisor goes a long ways. So I just have an unfortunate scenario where there's a level 2 improved relations advisor, and it's like, I guess it might be worth to just fire that guy. It hurts if it happens again like that. Okay, well, no improved relations advisor. Just kind of stalling out the war. I think actually I'll be able to stall it out long enough. Maybe I should focus Diplo. I need like 800 Diplo. I can use my diplomats to improve with neighbors. I could be min-maxed and actually improve with who I care to improve with, but I can't really be bothered. Feels bad. We no Burgundy this game. Double F. Not only is there no Burgundy, but now I gotta fight France. Sure. So I get my first ability, Justified Wars, and I'm kind of running into a little bit of a time issue. The problem I'm running into is I don't want Danzig to defect before I war with them. You know, if you want to form Prussia the easy way, you don't want to have to fight Poland. But I might have to fight Poland now if I'm not careful. So things aren't going perfectly according to plan, but it's just going to have to do. Yeah, I'm not going to hire an advisor in military for now because I am poor. So we finally got called for peace, but it shouldn't be a huge problem. It just happened. Ooh, some money. We'll take that. Oh, I guess I can embrace the institution. That'll actually help with getting my tech right now. So of course I'm not going to get Diplo 5. I'm going to use the points to get espionage. The idea is that I need to get these two first things done before we end the war. Shouldn't be that many months for that, but yeah, we're going to be waiting, which isn't good because the Danzig thing is definitely going to happen, I think. And then that might be complicated, but it is what it is. Yep, I knew this was going to happen. Not ideal. Okay, well, this is awkward. I wish I had a claim. We may need to stall the war out even longer. I don't know if this is the right call, but I'm like thinking I can't end the war now because they're allied and basically they're going to be a subject. So this sucks, right? I mean, there's no other way to say it. It kind of just isn't good. So I'm in an awkward scenario here. I'm getting a lot of war exhaustion for call for peace, but I can't end the war. So yeah, it's definitely awkward. I mean, I can get state propaganda though, so it'll be, when I do end the war, it'll be better. But the problem being, of course, that I have to get lots of war exhaustion to do this. Like, and we're talking lots of war exhaustion. So I have two choices here. I can either try to fight Poland or no CB Danzig and take massive AE and war exhaustion for it. There really isn't a good option here, to be honest. Things aren't ideal here because I realize I actually can't get a claim because I don't border these guys. So my only choice is to no CB or fight Poland later. And I think I'm just going to go with the no CB play. As the chat says, no CB, best CB. And the chat can be trusted. So what we need to do, or what I think I'm going to do, is free company up. And then we need to start sieging the other fort. Uh-oh. No, don't do this. Listen, don't do this. The things are already batted up. You don't have to be a jerk, too. I probably should have had a leader, to be fair. I want to siege both at the same time, greedily. If we get enough war score, we should be okay. If Poland leaves the war, that's kind of devastating, right? That might be GG. I mean, things are bad, right? I was a little off with the plan, the timing, so we messed up. I probably should have just ended the war and fought the Teutons before this happened. So I can end the first war because I'm pretty sure if somebody has 25% or more war score, you can't join in the war. So Poland shouldn't be able to join, in theory. And as long as I'm right with that theory, we should be golden. But if I'm wrong, then that's not ideal. But what if I've ever been wrong before? Scout this mission here shows strength, and we got the Pomeranian succession. We can actually get some CCR from there, from the nobility. Hopefully France doesn't show up in my lands. That would be awkward. Maybe I just end this war too. No, he won't do it. I really need to get out of this war too. Because if he does get subjugated, which he will eventually, then it could be bad for me. Because then we're fighting against Poland. I mean, I could call to arms Bohemia in here. I'm going to call in Bohemia. But the Teutons need to not give up, right? That's all I can tell them. I'm just kind of giving them advice here. Just remember, guys, you're allied to a lot of people. They will show up to help. So don't give up. Okay, my leader died. But I have a 5-6-4 waiting for me, so that's actually good. It's not that good, though, because that's -2 stability. So I think we just need to assault, and then we'll shift consolidate. I usually don't shift consolidate, but in this case, it might just be the way. So I'm just going to take the 2 provinces we need to form Prussia and money, and then get out of there. Don't worry about that icon. It's normal. Yeah, bankruptcy is looming, but it's like an empty threat. But these forts causing bankruptcy, that's not an empty threat. That's, you know, I got to get rid of them. I'm getting rid of the one in Stettin at least. And the one in Koenigsberg. I don't want to get rid of the forts, by the way. It's just kind of like the bank demands it. I don't know how else to say it. You know, Berlin was known historically for not having a fort, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then maybe get rid of the free company as well. We can't be losing that much money. Might have to get rid of advisors as well for a time. We got to cut some corners, you know what I'm saying? Just like 1 or 2 corners need to be cut. And my guy is going to be of age any day now. It would be nice. Can we just pretend that he's older than he is? Like, he's basically that age. Why? I mean, he's of age, but like, why? Pretenders? 13,000 guys? Just after I got rid of the mercs? When you think about it, it's good news. Let's get our stab up to at least -2. This isn't great. It's like, I hate to boost my stab because I want to core things. So maybe we won't boost our stab, but I think we have to rehire mercenaries because we can't deal with 13,000 guys with 9,000 guys. It's just not going to happen. We just can't go bankrupt. It's all good. We're not going to go bankrupt. It's just that time of the campaign where they like to send empty threats to you. This is fairly normal. At least for me, it's pretty normal. We're in this weird trinity of like, we can't boost our stability because we need the points. We can't core things because we're exhausted. So yeah, it's kind of a mess for just a second. I'm going to murder Burgundy's guys here to feel better. That was solid. So bankruptcy is looming, but it hasn't loomed, right? If you think about it that way. But we're losing 6 a month. I think we got to get rid of those mercs again. Although, kind of can't get rid of the mercs because there's going to be a lot of rebels. I guess we can. Surely it'll be fine. We got to turn off our maintenance, which is definitely not good because there's rebels on the way. But we have some time before the rebels show up, so I'll just continue to cope for you guys. Our war exhaustion is almost down. You know, things will be fine. Please don't say that France unioned Burgundy. Yes, they did it. I love that. That turned out better than it could have. You expect when things go bad like this that everything will go bad, but yeah. But anyhow, let's seize land. I could sell titles, but I don't want to, yeah. So I'm just not gonna. It's simple. I don't even that much debt. Only 16 loans. The bank's kind of unreasonable sometimes. Okay, so we should be able to corp everything now. Yeah, we're making money right now. Bankruptcy's looming, but we're actually in positive balance. I could probably ask Poland to cancel our alliance. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say I could ask him for money, but then it turned into that instead. But let's get some money from Bohemia. Need new rivals. Brunswick will probably be fine. Probably rival Poland if he breaks alliance, but I'm just going to pretend that he's going to have a change of heart. But when he doesn't have a change of heart, I'll probably rival him. That didn't turn out great, but I think we'll be okay. Our stability needs to be improved, though. Maybe a reverse comment will happen. Like, you know, those ones that give you the positive stability. Maybe there's a stab cost advisor as well. Hey, there's a half-off admin advisor. I could probably afford that. And maybe that means less rebels. No, that's not what I wanted. There's no way it's real. They couldn't do this to me, not at a time like this. Can we kill them both for, like, -2 stability, maybe? Things are a little bit uncomfortable right now. No, don't be bankruptcy. Oh, it's just the event. It's fine. It's fine. It's not bankruptcy. I wasn't panicked. I wasn't even worried about that. That didn't happen recently in a campaign. None of that. I shouldn't be going bankrupt now because they realized that I have all this land and they're like, oh, that guy's cool and he has land. We should give him more money. That might work. Let's go. I'm taking the loan now before they take it out. No, I trust them, actually. I trust them. They're not going to pull a double reverse. They wouldn't do that to me. I could consolidate my loans a bit, maybe. New burger loans. It is time. 7%? You guys need to chill. Like, I'm going to war with the banks. 7%? What kind of bullshit is that? That's like real life prices on home loans. It's terrible. What the hell? 7%? We need a stab cost advisor to be here right today. Right now. Oh, also there's rebels. I have to turn on my army. Poland broke alliance with me, but really I'm happy about that because now I have a new rival for free. Let's go. We got faceting. Or as the community prefers, face sitting. And I can't afford to keep fishing for advisors, but I'm going to do it anyways for immersion purposes. Because there he is. He was one away. All it took was one more loan. It's always the next loan that gets you there, guys. Just remember. I don't like that I have corruption, really. But I don't really want to root it out either. Can't afford it. Okay, so we just got to boost our stab. We might need a bit more infantry now. I only have one rival. I guess I could rival the Teutons. They're pretty much already dead, though. Oh, I need 3 rivals? Why is it sometimes that the game's, like, okay with you having 2 rivals, but sometimes they want you to have 3? Genuinely, I've wondered that. Like, sometimes that, like, the event goes away and they're, like, content that you have 2. But other times they're like, no. You need 3 rivals. I want to know why. So I can keep getting through espionage, extra siege ability. I really like Poland as an ally, so it's not ideal that he doesn't like me. And I guess Burgundy is a good ally in this campaign then, because he didn't get the inheritance and that sort of thing. So yeah, AE-wise, I think we're looking good. I would love an improved relations advisor that isn't my life savings. So maybe I'll just take a loan. I mean, you know, the bank trusts me these days, so I can just fish for advisors. I kind of hate wasting money on this, but it's the way, okay? It's in the prophecy. You have to do it. I want to make money at some point. That's the goal of the campaign. But hey, we're starting to get prosperity. We're a stable nation. Kind of debating, like, if I don't full state, I could probably get admin sooner. That's my mindset. And I just got the 666 heir here. It's not really the 666, but I'll take a 663. He needs a good name, though. I'll name him the Inheritance to remind myself I didn't get the Inheritance. Bohemia, you can't unify that guy. Whatever. Sure. It's not like I can really say no. He knows that. He's like, you need me. Okay, I know. But doesn't mean it's got to be a bully about it. So mill 6 here, big advantage, of course. It's a big advantage to people that are in a position to use it, but I don't know that that's me. This is a rare W where I made it to the rebels before they got separatism. I want to get another advisor. I just feel like I can't afford it. Poland is fighting Hungary too. I'm going to get a claim on Poland just in case this is the exact moment I've been waiting for. It might be. Nice stab event. I'll take it. I'm going to take a loan for good luck. No, it's actually so I can build a temple church in Berlin. What's going to happen here is that Bohemia's going to get this union, and then we're going to be at war with Poland. Part of me just wants to go to war there. Like, this man is mill 4. Can he even stand a chance against a god? Wait, I have a truce with them. What? Oh, it's almost over. It's fine. I'm going to befriend Austria. I don't know how this pans out. Like, I really want to go to war with Poland, but I'm afraid. So I'm going to go and declare war on Poland. This is risky because you have to think of it like this. This war could end poorly, and there's no Altapor to save me if it does. And things are already going bad enough. Where's the appropriate province to siege right now? All the forts that are his are being sieged by Bohemia. So I have 6 here, and I'm going to take a loan because I want to build a workshop for a mission. And that mission is renovate Berlin. We can get monthly admin point until the end of the game. Eventually, all won't be in debt anymore, right? Like, maybe in like a future campaign. I got the yearly corruption here, which is good. I like this one a lot, actually. I mean, I have very mixed feelings about espionage. I hate it and I like it at the same time. It's garbage and it's amazing. Wow, they're going to take away my Navy tradition? How will I recover? It's over. I feel like Bohemia might be losing because he's an idiot. Like, he should be winning, but he's losing. So I could get the discipline guy if I was scared. And I'm a little scared, if I'm being honest. These guys were supposed to win. They're negative winning right now, though. That's the problem. I'm a little worried right now, I'm not going to lie. I almost feel like I want some mercs. I can full core some land, but I can't full core it all yet. I'm fine to do that anyways, because I had attack. So I gotta wait to get admin 7 anyways. Well, he did get the capital, so maybe no, they're really losing that war, yeah. I don't know. Things are not looking good. Maybe Bohemia's on the comeback. No, I think he's gonna quit for sure. We did get the Renovate Berlin mission though. Excellent. And we got Empower the Junkers, so we get the yearly armed tradition decay. Very, very solid. This is one of those rare scenarios where the AI isn't targeting the player. Because in my normal campaigns, I would be getting destroyed right now. They'd be in Berlin. I hopefully they didn't hear me. So I have to figure out what we can do here. Maybe go to 4-speed because it feels safer, right? Like, we could almost wipe these. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe we go for like the light carpet siege. Maybe we should just get the Wargle as a team. I mean, it's not like that much force score, but I mean, it would help. But this feels like a delicate situation. I probably shouldn't have declared this war, but I thought things were going to go better. And now I'm a little worried. So the greed says siege this out and then head to the Wargle. The question is, do we greed or do we leave right now? A little bit of greed never hurt anyone. This war is supposed to be going differently than it is. Right? Like in the prophecy, it definitely didn't go like this. Maybe they win that battle and it's all good. They start to turn it around. I don't occupy a single fort, so I actually couldn't take any land, I think, too. Yeah, maybe Bohemia's on the comeback. He's definitely not on the comeback. I mean, he's tech 6, so maybe. The war ended. Am I afraid? I'm slightly scared here. Okay, I'm going to do the responsible thing and just leave for 49 ducats. Don't judge me, okay? If you had no Alta 4, you would do the same thing, okay? That was a waste of time, but at least it didn't end in disaster. Like, it easily could have ended it way worse than that. I guess I don't have claims on many people because the way my mission tree works, it wants me to attack this way first. So I'm just going to be lightly carried by Burgundy here, and we're going to go to war with Luneburg. I co-belligerated Bremen because might as well. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and just get improve war taxes. Let's Golden Age. Get the ball rolling. We're in a lot of debt, but it's obviously not a big deal yet. I think that we're fine. I think we're going to stop full stating for a bit to focus on our admin ideas. But maybe I should abandon Bohemia in favor of, like, Austria, maybe? Maybe the Ottomans will like me someday. We'll just throw in improved relations with the Ottomans just to kind of see what we can see. Bohemia lost Hungary? Really? How? What? Okay, he's an idiot. I'm breaking alliance with him. It's the only way. He's crossed the line. Our alliance is over, buddy. We'll do expanded royal court. Again, we're planning to play this campaign a bit longer, so the reform progress growth is the way. Really, Verdun? You have no friends. Freaking Verdun. Verdun, that's not okay. I hate Verdun for this. So I have to declare this war because Verdun's the bully. And I don't accept bullying on my channel. Not on my channel, man. But I'm going to hire some mercs because I'm a coward, okay? Finish up espionage. So I can get tech 7, which means cannons. But if I want cannons, I have to take loans. But just don't judge me for taking loans, okay? Can we agree to that? My son is going to die, but he's a 633. I feel like the only way this guy lives is if I pray for his life because he's kind of good. I think this is a conspiracy theory. But praying for his life is the only way to save him. No! I guess it wasn't God's will, so it's fine. Now, the greed is telling me that I should take this province, but I'm resisting. I'm strong. Instead, I'm just going to make him a newel with Denmark. And short truce, right? I'm not greedy. Luckily, I'm not greedy, because if I was greedy, I would have taken that. Lubeck can just annul Sweden. Nice short truce. And then we're going to fully annex these two guys that we co-belligerated. I feel like I'm in a spot where it's a little dangerous, loan-wise. I'm going to go ahead and just barrage here. I'm not going to assault, of course, but we're kind of in a situation where it's like, the bank's kind of threatening me again. They already did this in this campaign, so I don't know why they're doing it again, but yeah, I don't know. Empty threats, as per usual. We could maybe refinance if the loans are trustworthy. Yeah, we could refinance, I guess. Unfortunately, I was able to see my inflation. And that's not something you want to do in these scenarios. You want to make sure that you kind of hide that number from yourself, because it really doesn't help you to know. I could get money from the church. Here's the thing about doing that, guys. It's wrong. Because you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to put all my faith in God. Okay? It will work. Well, how am I losing so much money? You're fired. Okay, guys, I want to show you a trick just in case you are a manager and you're watching this video. What you want to do is fire somebody at the end of the month so you can't, and then you can just not pay them, right? Just go ahead and wait until like, you know, April 26th, and then you fire them. And that way their insurance runs out by the end of the month as well. So you really just, you screw them over, right? Win the siege before I lose Berlin, please. Okay, I just had to complain and they did. I can't let them get Berlin. I'll call Burgundy the war, but I'm going to steal this siege before I go and unsiege my land. I didn't even know this was his province, but I'm going to steal that too. And just everything. It's mine. It's all mine. So I'm going to go ahead and white peace, Mecklenburg. And I'm having an internal war with myself if I want to be greedy or not. If I was smart, I would take just this province. But if I was greedy, I would take full annexation. I'm going to be a responsible person here. And I'm just going to take the one province from Friesland, money and war reps. Even though I want full annexation, I realize that I can be an example for my viewers. Now they're not going to be greedy anymore. That was the hardest moment in this campaign, not taking that land. Third, I'm just going to take the provinces here. The thought process was I should be doing my missions and not just taking stuff that I want, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and declare war on Saxe-L for short, right? And we're going to call in Burgundy. And he's going to go and he's volunteered to go to Stockholm, which is great. Guys, look, this definitely works. Objective, Stockholm. He'll be there on the first flight. Uh-oh, I think I live here now. I better get comfortable because this is my new home. They baited me good. I have to respect that play, and then I'm going to get rebels. That is a smart play. If I have mill access, can I walk backwards? Like, you know, because I own both sides, like, you know, through mill access. No. Yeah, I think I live here. It's a nice home. I mean, I don't mind. At least it's a large island, right? Like my troops have plenty of room to move around. I need to stop going into debt. I almost don't want advisors, but then I do. You know, it's a hard life. I have in 7 here. And of course, we're going to go admin. Now, the joke's on Sweden, because I like this island. So I'm going to do something that I won't recommend for you guys. I'm going to take this province non-co-belligerated, because it's allied to Bohemia, and I don't want to deal with that. But you shouldn't do that, okay? Would not recommend. Only I can do that, okay? Maybe I build 1 galley, and I'm going to beat his ship here. What is his ship? Is light ship or galley better? Really? I put all my faith. How my faith isn't rewarded? What do you mean? I could have had taxes if I put my faith. That's just crazy. You hate to see when you put your faith into one place and it doesn't immediately pay out. He has to unconditionally surrender eventually. Denmark, can I go home? I mean, it's fine. I do like it here. It's a nice place. Yeah, how does 1 ship stop us, right? There's no way. At least, like, there's got to be, like, at least some survivors that make it past. It's only 1 ship. We're great swimmers. What do you mean? All right, I'm gonna hire this admiral, and he's got some maneuver, I think. Is that or was it some garbage stat? No, it's siege. So he's basically useless. Okay, but well, luckily he can start sieging, right? So I'm gonna have faith here that I'm better. Wait, I need 1 more month for the morale, the last little bit of morale. Okay, now we go. Oh, we're insane. Let's go to Stockholm. Oh, oh no, not like this. We won't be going to Stockholm, my guys. Unfortunately, that's okay. I like this island. It's fine. That's like cheating, like, right? That's like disingenuous of Sweden to do that. I was a fair and honorable 1v1. Burgundy, I told you to go there. Why are you not there yet? What are you doing with your life? My tech's looking pretty good. My loans are not looking so good. But I mean, Future Me has a plan to get out of the situation. Future Me solves the debt issue, I think. But yeah, it kind of sucks that I got trapped on this island. But I'm pretty sure he has to unconditionally surrender in 5 years. I don't know what else to say. I strategically did this so my AE would cool off. Like, how could they be upset at me if I don't even have troops in Germany, right? Like, I don't. For all they know, I've demilitarized, right? Okay, so he unconditionally surrendered finally, so I can go ahead and annex him. That was a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It happens. We have way too many forts. We can't even pay for 1 fort, okay? Now, I'm not recommending that you delete every fort, but I'm going to do it, okay? But you guys won't do that. I don't want you to be on Reddit and being like, Playmaker told me to delete all the forts, okay? I see you guys on Reddit, okay? The Playmaker did not tell you that it was okay to delete your forts. So I'm just going to go ahead and liberate Magdeburg here. I like the Burgundy carry. Maybe it wasn't so bad I didn't get the inheritance, because at least he's willing to do every war for me. Like, he does feel bad about it. He's like, well, I know you didn't get the inheritance, so I'll help you out the best I can. Alrighty, so I'm just going to white piece Hess. I might need to murder him later. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and fully annex this guy. We're shooting for our mission, of course. It's kind of what we're trying to do, get our missions done. We do have some AE impact in our missions. Although, to be honest, I feel like the AE impact comes too late. But anyhow, we get some very minor bonuses. Local years of separatism, -3. Like, couldn't they give us a little better than that? -3? Clearly, this isn't a newer mission tree, right? That would have been -15 if it was like 137. So we're just going to core up stuff. Again, not full stating until we get adaptability. And we're sort of just going through and conquering a bunch of Europe. Slow and steady conquest of Europe, more or less. So our mission wants us to just conquer these 8 provinces up here. And we get claims, so it's easier to core and that sort of thing. So it is smart to follow the mission tree. I can focus admin. The chat forgot, but I didn't. But I'm getting through admin here. No, they never elect me. I swear the luck has to be here soon. I've invested every single point and I allied that guy early, okay? I'm owed some luck. Oh, great. That's the luck I was owed right there. Thanks, guys. Let's get Tech 8, though. Innovativeness. We're a very innovative nation over here in Brandenburg. More loans. That's looking good. I kind of wish I was in less loans. But that's how real life goes, too. I do wish I was in less loans in real life, too. Good adaptability. That's the big one. Now we're going to be feel a little bit better about conquering. All right, so I'm just going to declare war at Brunswick, Colin, Burgundy, co-belligerate Cologne. I'll see if I could co-belligerate anyone else. Yeah, we'll co-belligerate a couple other people. It should be fine. That's a lot of guys, though. I feel like they're going to murder me. They're doing the weird thing where they surround you. What is happening? I don't like it. Burgundy, get in here. They're doing the weird thing. Hurry. Oh, they're terrified now. They know. They know about the woods bonus I just got. Can we siege that before we lose our entire nation? Preferably. Why is bankruptcy looming? Oh, because they control some of my provinces, I guess. Chill. Okay, we need to fight in the woods, because that's our homeland. Or that's where we get the bonus, rather. Ooh, sec wipe. What's funny is I normally never pay attention to that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't even know until the other day that Wood's got a dice roll for attackers. But don't judge me, okay? That's not what we're here for. We're gonna have to debase or something. What are we gonna do here? The bank's threatening me, and I think their threats are real. Okay, I have another month, I guess. But I gotta like start the carpet siege quickly. The banks aren't really merciful. They need to stop threatening me in my campaigns. They keep doing this lately. In fact, they've always done this. We should have an intervention with the bank. I'm tired of them threatening my campaigns. Might have to just throw one to base here just in case. I hate to do it, but it's, you know. Yeah, the second I do that, they're like, oh, you can have your loans now. That's just how it goes. I'm not really a fan of corruption, but, you know, as long as it's not too heavy. I co-belligerate a lot of people in this war, though, so I expect to get a lot of value here in these wars. I could also full state now. I suppose I will, because I have that adaptability that we were shooting for. Unfortunately, the inheritance is kind of a big deal. Did not get it, so it does change your campaign quite a bit on that RNG. I wonder at what point in the campaign I'll start making money. Berg's still in my rightful land. I wanted Nassau. I don't like him. So I'm just going to white peace people that I didn't co-belligerate. I want short truces, so I have opportunities to attack them. I'm just going to take these provinces here for now. I'm almost certain that he loses this. I did want Nassau, but yeah, it's fine. We'll get it later. I didn't check if that was going to be a coalition, but it probably wasn't going to be a coalition. Espionage is putting in that work. Core that up. Let's also boost our stab up. We're in a pretty healthy spot here. A little bit too many forts. I don't want to necessarily delete every fort, though, anymore. Well, I do, but, you know, I don't. I'm a great power, apparently. Burgundy's actually been a great ally. Like, I didn't get the inheritance, but at least no one else got the inheritance, so I think that's a slight win. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and declare this war. This should be the last I need for that mission. I also didn't even know that this guy was this guy. Bamboozled me there. I really like this mission tree. I feel like it's just really balanced. I feel like it's just like there are some rewards, but it's not like you get free PUs on Spain or something. I'm just going to white piece Hara. I might want to murder them later. So I'm trying to keep my options open with these white pieces. That's the mindset going into that. Like, I didn't co-belligerate him, but I want to possibly kill him in the future. Loans are kind of my only real problem in this campaign. And inflation, I guess. I can start lowering my inflation now, though I have extra points. So it should start to help a bit. I think we're in a fine spot to scale, actually. Like, I'm not really worried that much about our loans. They give me a scare every now and again, but I'm really not too worried about it. Also, expand temple rights. I think it's probably the best one if you actually build temples, but I don't build temples, so I don't even know why I pick it. Part of me wants to build temples. It just never happens. So I didn't co-belligerate in this war, so it's just got to be a white piece with anyone's secondary. You don't really get much value out of these missions until, like, down here. I feel like it's kind of awkward, though, because it's like, you get to the point where you wouldn't care about much about AE, and then they give you an AE bonus. And you're like, that's a little weird, but I guess. I'll just white piece this guy short truce, and then it's just this guy who I can take these two provinces from. We'll go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna grab this mission here, which is gonna give me more claims. We're kind of just going through the mission tree. We don't want to be too aggressive, but also, you know, we're just trying to keep a decent pace. I think we're keeping a pretty, you know, not too bad of a pace. We're getting a little aggressive, but I think I'm at truce with most people around me anyways, so I probably can't continue the conquest at the moment. I guess I could refinance a little bit too here. We're not really making money yet. If I want to make money, though, the answer is always Great Britain. That's something to think about in the future, though. I don't need to do that right now. It's just kind of like, you will make money if you attack Great Britain, is kind of the way. But we're just refinancing a little bit here. That puts us down to 25 loans, which, yeah, doesn't sound great, but it's better than what we've had before. So also our inflation is down quite a bit. We're not even losing that much money. Things are about to be looking good. I want to lower autonomy, but I don't. You know that feeling? I want the autonomy to be lower, but I don't want to fight the rebels. The Reformation is, well, I wouldn't say around the corner, but it's like around the next two corners. Leader died. No, that guy's awful. I should have disinherited. No. Feels bad, man. What is this? Oh, okay, man. Sure, man. This might backfire for you, though. Burgundy's requesting an heir on his throne, but I feel like this might be bad for him. Because now I'm going to be in his dynasty. Risky game you're playing there, Burgundy. Ooh, our heir is careful, though. We'd love to see that. So I'm liking the way things are going. I just need to not be too aggressive. Got lots of rebels to deal with, sadly. I could stab up, though. I want... One stab's nice for prosperity. I'm tempted to lower autonomy. I'm just kind of like... I don't really know. I feel like that's one of those ones I don't know if it's good or not. It's really worth the hassle and the manpower that comes with all that, right? We're not losing too much money when our reinforcements aren't coming in. Just a little bit. We're starting to kind of scale in there. But our mission tree wants us to go and, you know, kind of attack the certain area over here. I think most of it is truce, though, for quite a while. So go and declare war on Cleves. I could Barrage Assault, but I'm trying to be effective here. I should probably start getting some professionalism going. Really handy to have, and smart to have for World Conquest. So let's just buy peace mains. I've heard that's not how you say it, but like, how else would you say it, right? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and fully annex Cleve. Hopefully we can seize land without rebels. We should be able to in just a minute here. I could also sell titles if I wanted to. Innovativeness, is it worth it? Huge value. Yeah, definitely worth it. No, I don't actually know if that's worth it or not. Oh, okay. So our cause is just, apparently. I've been informed. You'll love to see that. I'm going to just put all my eggs into one basket here, though, and I'm going to get the papacy. 16%. Come on, guys. Give me the stack. I deserve it. Yeah, let's go ahead and provoke some rebels so we can get in position to utilize our cause is just. We got to take advantage of good RNG when we get it. But yeah, the rebels are kind of around. I just kind of want to provoke and get moving. If I got the papacy, though, that would be huge. Wait, did I? No. I did! Yes! I knew this would pay off. I knew my devotion to God would pay off someday. I've been waiting for this moment. Bro, my error is even careful. Let's go. Oh, I can't abdicate yet, though. Yeah, I can actually get to negative 90% without Alt F4. That is absolutely insane, by the way, guys. Okay, so we have this insane opportunity to really conquer quite aggressively. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm in creative mode now. I don't have to co-belligerate people. I just take whatever land I want. From here, I really want to get this mission done here. That gives me the extra AE impact. That way we can be at 95%, which would be like the dream, right? Max AE with no Alt F4. It would feel so good. Just kind of deciding what war I need to do first. So I found the war I want. I just need to make Burgundy help me. I can probably just go to Diplo Rep Advisor for a month. I think that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and declare on Hesse, call in Burgundy, co-belligerate Saxony, which allows me to call in the Papal States. That should be the first war we kick off. I like that. I might go to 4-speed just because I want to make sure I maximize my time. And I don't really need to, actually. I really want a better advisor. Maybe I'll just go into loans, you know. When you're already in this many loans, the only way out is going further in, you know. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's how it works. And we want these wars to be fast, so we're probably going to barrage literally every possible moment. We're not going to insult every time, but definitely barrage every time. I'm trying to decide if I should invest in being the next pope or just cash out, except I'll never be the pope again. I think that's the case. I won't be the pope again. There's no way. I think we might want the manpower. We'll give it a small chance at the pope, but like, yeah, it would be suspicious if I got the pope again, right? There would be certain videos made verifying the integrity of the Playmaker's run. I don't want that. So they're murdering me over here. Guys, chill. I'm gonna have to loan up now and get the free company out. I forgot I was a war of Saxony, honestly. Okay, that was not my best move. Well, it depends on how you look at it. I distracted him. We're gonna say Berlin. You can't have Berlin. Oh, no, they distracted me. Oh, wait, yeah, we say Berlin there. Easy. Berlin has the... No, I think it had a fort. Bankruptcy looming. The classic. The bank's a very threatening guy. He must have not had a lot of friends growing up with all the threats he makes. I get a couple provinces occupied and they start freaking out. So bankruptcy's looming. I'm just trying to get my stuff on siege as fast as possible. All right, so hopefully we don't go bankrupt. I don't really like bankruptcy. I have tried it, though. It is annoying that I'm kind of, like, forced to have to unsiege things in these wars because of bankruptcy being a problem. I'm going to save all my admin points because we're going to be conquering land a little bit. And I really want to start getting the sieging again. But, yeah, I had to kind of fix the problems that they caused for me early. I kind of didn't think about Saxony just sieging all my land, right? I thought Saxony was a nice guy. So we're just hard saving our admin points for coring, because coring's going to be a real issue in a minute here. Might go and just send a barrage over in this fort real quick, and then go and help out elsewhere. So I just want to make sure I'm barraging every possible place. We got to make this fast. Suppose we can use our diplomats to improve relations with neighbors. Now, I would recommend you be more efficient than that and improve correctly, but I'm lazy, right? So, but yeah, you shouldn't do that, basically. You guys are not lazy. I kind of feel like I'm on the clock, you know? I'm like, I gotta get going. I'm not sieging fast enough. It's because I'm on 4-speed. Maybe that's the problem. Like, sieges never happen on 4-speed. It's terrible. But I'm planning to take land somewhat aggressively. We're just barraging every fort we come across. I gotta get onto this war with Trier. I can probably fabricate on an area. I want this province, but I can't get to it. Yeah, maybe we fight Trier first. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Like, that war is more important. Gotta insult Trier, unfortunately, though. Like, when you have random improved relations like I'm doing, you'll sometimes need to insult people. I wish I was efficient. I'm gonna let these guys take over that siege, and then I'm gonna head over here. It's time to go to war with Trier. This war could be kind of hard, I guess. I haven't previously paid attention to this, but I'm actually liking this adaptive combat terrain bonus. It's funny the things you don't use in EU4 until you have 7,000 hours. Like, obviously that would be good, but I guess I just didn't see it that way before. Anyhow, let's declare war on Trier. Again, I don't need to co-belligerate people. Although this might be a little risky because this guy's so close. Or they're just not going to help him. The classic. Okay, I could be a little worried if they grouped up here, but nah. They're just going to not help each other, of course. They aren't so strong when they're separate. In fact, they're getting destroyed. I guess I should probably try to siege Cologne first. Again, barrage everything. I'd like to start coring some stuff, though. Get that rolling. Maybe I could end the war with this guy. So we're going to separate peace, Saxony. I'm just going to take everything that I can, a little bit of money. I just want to get coring, because I know the overextension is going to be a factor. Our CCR is okay. We have adaptability. What's the best we can really do? But yeah, my priority right now is just trying to win this other war. I feel like I'm more nervous than normal, though, with the papacy, because it's like I can't alt F4 to fix it, right? If a guy dies, he dies. It's Jover. All right, we got a sack here. I'll take the professionalism. Although money is not something we do a lot. I don't know. Maybe I should chill on the loans a little bit. Because if I get a bunch of overextension, the bank's going to notice. The bank's a known noticer. I'm just going to try to piece out Cologne. I need to get through to him. Okay. He doesn't want it? He's a fierce negotiator, I see. Listen, man, it doesn't matter. It's Jover. Stop trying to make me go bankrupt, too. I'm sick of it. The bank knows and is watching. Okay, I have to assault this because it has no fort, right? I would be doing a disservice to it if I didn't assault it. I got to teach him a lesson for not having a fort. Aachen, why do you even have that many guys? Can you be less annoying? I can feel the bankruptcy looming already. All right, Cologne, is it over for you yet? No, he's holding strong. Does he even have a unit? I bet he has no units. Yeah, he has no troops. I don't know why the AI is like this sometimes. They're like, nah, we got this. I can't get this guy's province, unfortunately, even though it belongs to me rightfully. So I'll just have to white piece him. I'm not going to full state at all during this time because I think I'm going to run into CCR problems. So no full stating for a sec. I want to assault this, but I don't think I should. It's the hard times. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the path here. I can't end these wars until this guy's willing to leave. So I think maybe just a few more months. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get to this guy. I wish I could. Well, I could. No, I think I could. Yeah, I could get to this guy if I separate piece correctly, I think. This guy just won't separate piece. He's an asshole. Ooh, that's nice. Army tradition. We're going to have plenty of army tradition, though, in a minute here. So does that help convince our boy that it's over? No, he's still convinced that he's got this. Whatever. Maybe on the month thick. I hate fierce negotiator. It's an annoying mechanic. Okay, so finally was able to separate piece Cologne. We want to do that so we could separate piece Berg. The normal rules of your campaign don't apply anymore when you have this luck. Like, you know, you don't really care about co-belligerating or AE, or you just take everything relentlessly. So I'm going to separate piece mains and full annexation. Aachen doesn't know that it's over yet. We're going to go tell him, though, in person. We're trying to do our missions, of course, as well. So we need this one province in the war. Trying to not be overextended and just trying to get like some wars going, but it's very likely I'll be overextended here. Okay, I didn't even realize this guy was here for the taking, but he is indeed. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and annex Nuremberg. A little bit of AE there. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go ahead and annex these guys. We're just taking a look at the coalition, making sure that it's not getting too crazy, of course. We have taken a little bit of land that everything's A-okay. They don't mind. Nothing to see here. Might want to start concentrating a little bit of dev if we can. I'm going to unstate here as well. I want to make sure I'm not paying extra to core things that are not in full states anyways. Okay, our mission's done here. Geez, that is expensive. Is that in a state? Yeah, okay, good. I'm like, that is freaking wild. I'm not really able to concentrate anything, though, sadly. We're 80% overextended. I don't believe we can avoid going over 100% here, though. Yeah, we're going to be definitely over 100% here. That's okay, though. Overextension is just a number. By the way, if you're a new player and you're watching this, overextension is not just a number, okay? Just a fair warning. They're lying to you. Aachen's just being real stubborn. Aachen, it's over. I'll escort your troops to their grave if you need, but it's over. Of course, bankruptcy's looming. It's because overextension, though. I kind of knew this would happen anyways, or expected it. Yeah, Aachen, did you know that the war's over? I actually came here to tell you. In person, I'm going to tell this guy that the war's over. He's lucky. I don't do that for everybody. But we'll go ahead and annex him now. Take a little bit of money. We are overextended. I tried to avoid overextension, but it just didn't pan out that way. I can concentrate a little bit of dev, though, and I want to get rid of all the forts because we're going to have rebels. And I feel like I'd rather them not have forts to occupy. Trier has to go. We're starting to get a little bit of coalition territory. You know, a couple people have noticed that I've been a little bit aggressive. The rest of them are completely blind. Bankruptcy, my old friend. We have plenty of money, though. I'm not worried. Yeah, bankruptcy just it occasionally looms, right? You're not doing it right if it doesn't at least loom occasionally. Oh, I'm only missing one province here, and then I could get the extra AE impact. Nice. Okay. So the Palatinate is the only thing standing between me and glory. So I'm going to call in some allies in this war, and I'm just going to go ahead and declare war. I just want to finish my mission tree, or the next part of my mission tree, before we go too crazy. Rebels might be on their way. Luckily, the Pope hasn't died yet or anything crazy, right? I don't think we have our AE mods for too much longer. Like Just Causes, like 4 or 5 years. The idea right here is just, like, I'm playing on force speed, which I don't normally do, but I really want to take advantage of my AE mods while I have them, because luck like this is not something that you'll see ever in your games, okay? Oh, I'm getting coalition, though. They're actually doing it. So just trying to sneak a couple improvulations in to not get coalitioned. The coalition's not that big, but it would slow down my conquest even so. Yeah, we're getting coalition a bit. Flanders is independent? I think that's more surprising than getting coalitioned. How did he get independent? I didn't realize that my AE was that high. We'll figure it out, though. Yeah, they're hiding in a coalition now. Sad. I wasn't supposed to get coalition, man. They're out here being bullies. I guess, yeah, we were a little too aggressive. Should have been a little more patient, I guess. I didn't realize I had more forts than is allowed, which is to say I have 1 fort. I'm going to delete them all, but I don't recommend this, by the way. Just remember, whenever bankruptcy is looming, blame the forts first. I guess I can click these events now, right? It's like there's no advantage to not. I still just want to not because it's the way, right? Here comes some rebels. Man, they all decided to go in the same month. I think they're coordinating. I'm going to open an investigation on their potential coordination. I think we're actually coring pretty fast, though. Yeah, we're not overextended anymore. So, excellent. I'm trying to sort out some people that are mad with me, too. Like, I'm trying to not be coalitioned. All right, I need to get an improved relations advisor again. That guy's expensive. I don't like him. But I need him, okay? It's the only way. Can state up a couple things as we core up. Not going to full state, of course. For quite some time, I imagine. Bankruptcy's not looming anymore, though. That's the good news. I mean, for the month, right? Like, it'll probably be looming again later. I guess I could take one loan while I can. I assume this will lead to some scaling sort of thing eventually, right? Like, we're taking a lot of Germany. Surely we scale off this. Burgundy is out here about to put in that work for those rebels. I appreciate them. I think I'm going to wait to end the wars just a little bit because I want the coalition to drop. And I'm getting really close with relations with a lot of these people. And they probably won't be mad again, right? Yeah. So you can see here the coalition is just going to be gone. They know that I'm chill. I don't know how I convinced them of that. I want to teach you guys a technique. Whenever you get these events, just click the clear gene. Don't even read it. That's my advice to you guys. All right. So we can end this war here. We'll start by getting these 2 provinces. There's only a couple people that really care. Eventually, if you keep just taking stuff non-co-belligerated, they're going to get mad, I guess, at 80%. But anyhow, we'll go and take those provinces. Get rid of the fort. So I'll separate piece this guy, Fullexation. It's a bit aggressive, this one. Switzerland's actually... I don't want Switzerland to join. Maybe I'll wait a second. I'm not trying to get coalitioned here. It's not even that aggressive. I don't know what these guys are on about. Let me make sure these aren't states. Oh, they are. Okay, I caught them red-handed. So I'm going to go ahead and separate piece these guys now that Switzerland won't join. I don't think the coalition will form. Oh, not anyways. And then I'm going to annex the Palatinate. Or the Palatinate, I don't know. Some people have weird ways of saying that. I just try to go with whatever sounds right in the moment. Switzerland, listen. I don't want you to join the coalition. We're friends. I'll insult somebody for you if you want. But not that guy, okay? I'll insult this guy down here that I know nothing about. He's an idiot, okay? How does that make you feel about me conquering this guy? He doesn't mind anymore. Fair enough. All right, so we'll grab Fullexation, a little bit of cash. And that should allow us to get our mission where we get extra AE impact. Now my AE impact is up to 95%, and I am the current world record holder for no Alta 4 AE impact. Surprisingly, I'm not overextended. I just kind of thought I would be. What's nice, though, is I have permaclaims on North and South Germany now for my mission tree. It just helps with coring things. So I think month tick, I should get my claims. There we go. Again, I am going to lose the Just Causes AE impact in just a little here. I found a new friend, so me and the Ottomans are going to be friends. Why not? See, the Ottomans really appreciate another person who likes to watch the world burn. If you have that mindset, generally the Ottomans will ally you. But the warning, if you ally the Ottomans, they will be in debt the whole game. They'll never help you in a war. It's in the prophecy. There's nothing you can do about it. See that? Called it. There's that 1,200 ducats of debt. To which I would tell him, 1,200 is nothing, my guy. Okay, 1,200, I would love to only be 1,200 in debt. This guy's out here, like, freaking out. Like, dude, I would be in a great place if I was only that far in debt, okay? You don't even understand. Okay, so I can grab the Balance of Power. Of course, that's going to do max effect of absolutism. A little bit of a bonus. I'm still going to save my admin points because, we're going to continue to conquer, of course. I always feel bad when I attack someone that's friendly. Like, you know, I'm a bad person. He's literally likes me. The guy likes me, and I'm just out here like, I know you like me, but, like, listen, I have to put you down. Just want to find what it looks like a pretty easy war. A chill war. Really nice, easy war here I'm going to declare. Luckily, I don't have to co-belligerate because that's, you know, it's just, when you're lucky, right? Like, all I can recommend is get good. Like, it's definitely a skill issue if you don't get this lucky. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm just assaulting over here because might as well. You know, I'm always a fan of the barrage assault, especially we're on the clock right now, too, if you think about it, because, you know, our AE mods are going to be gone. Fullexation here with these 2 guys. I love when you can just take stuff without co-belligerating. It's so handy. It's so unrealistic for you guys to be able to do it in your campaigns, though. I'm sorry. I guess we just keep conquering. There's not really any specific person we need to go to war with. Just, you know, anyone should do. So I'm going to ask Austria to prepare for war. I just want to get Austria and Burgundy committed to wars so I can attack other people. So I'm going to declare war on Baden, calling my boys. I'm not going to co-belligerate anyone because I'm not really interested in doing that, right? Like, it's not for everyone. I guess the Papal States wants to help here too. I don't mind. Yeah, sure, man. I wouldn't tell you no. So I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Hara, if that's how you pronounce it. If not, then I'm just gonna declare on this asshole up here. Leave Dortmund alone. I mean, they're all dead, so they're gonna leave him alone. I've got him. All right, so I can grab some innovativeness here. I might as well. I'm a pretty innovative guy in real life, so, you know, might as well transition that to the game. I'm gonna go ahead and barrage assault this, no fort. I'm a big fan of the barrage assault, no fort. But luckily, you guys are more patient and wouldn't do that, okay? Because I'm not giving you permission to do that just because you see me do it, okay? Yeah, these guys are trying to get Berlin. I can't let that happen. So guys, I wanted to point something out. So this mission, it lies to you. It says that if Berlin gets sieged, you'll lose the bonus. Just wanted to let you know that is a lie. So if you're ever worried about actually losing the bonus if you lost Berlin, don't worry about it. It's not possible. You can't lose the bonus. I imagine our army tradition isn't bad at this point, if I was to guess. It's not terrible, strictly speaking. I guess I could get Diplo 9, sure. I'm just behind on admin a little bit because we've been obviously coring up at a lot of stuff right now. So I had to chase down some guys over here, but I'm trying to get back to this war. So my AE mods are just about to expire, though, in about 2 years. But I'd say that we got pretty good value out of them. Even if they expire and we didn't get everything, I think we'll be pretty happy with where we got to. Yes, my leader died. I'm about to be the new world record holder. All right, I'd like to announce myself as the world record holder for AE Impact without Alt F4ing. It's never been done before. Negative 105% without Alt F4. All right, we might as well barrage this. We have to, no choice. I guess I better go siege up Brittany. All right, looks like Brittany has arrived in Europe. We got to take him out. I mean her. I want to grab a new general because my, what is it? Army Tradition's really good. So yeah, I'm thinking my Army Tradition demands a new general. I have that sort of vibe that it's going to be a terrible general for the first time. It could be worse, but it's not great, right? Sometimes you just have that feeling. You're like, yeah, this general's going to be terrible. I should have named it after one of my viewers that I don't like. I'm not going to give you Lorraine, Burgundy. That's greedy and aggressive. Like, there's a lot of guys here, but I feel like I'm better. Oh, yeah. My military is absolutely unfair to these guys, I feel like. Nobody has near the amount of tradition, I think, that I do. So you know what, guys? When you know, okay? Let's go. Let the overconfidence settle in. I can do anything. I guess I could boost my stab a bit here. I have really good stab cost, surprisingly. Super solid. All right, we're going to go to Addicts, Ansbach. Of course, nobody minds. We got the Ansbach Succession. We got this one as well. We're insane. I'm going to build one heavy. Actually, two heavies. 3 heavies. 5 heavies for the future, okay? Just in case Denmark acts up. So on the war, I'm just going to try to take all the coast stuff. I can't take everything, though, sadly, even though it's my rightful claims. It's not really my rightful claims. And bankruptcy is back to looming. You know, that's just how the bank does things, right? I feel like that's at least the 3rd time this game they've been threatening me. We're not even overextended is the crazy part. And they're still threatening bankruptcy. Of course, empty threats as normal. We can't take everything from this guy. But what we can do is attack into like Ulm, and then we'll be able to war with him again. So we'll just take what we can. I think these 3 provinces are fine. We'll just grab those. Secondary piece. Oh, no. Oh, bait and bamboozled me. Damn it. I can't believe he's done this to me. Feels bad, guys. I can't Alt F4, though. I didn't realize I was talking to the war guy. All right, so we got to core a couple provinces here. Try to make sure nothing's in a full state before we core it. I ended this war incorrectly, unfortunately, but you can't win them all. Sometimes that'll happen. But there's no Alt F4 to save me from incorrect ending of war. Go ahead and seize land here. I just haven't done this in a while because I've been a little distracted with murder. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Ulm. I get a second chance to fight this gentleman down here, which I won't butcher the name again for you. He has no fort, so you guys know what that means. By the way, not recommending you guys do this. I'm innocent. I will not be held accountable for you guys getting addicted to barrage assaulting. I'm about to lose my Just Causes event here, so it will be a little bit worse for my AE, but that should be a-okay. The Pope was luckily really young. We got a 50-year-old Pope, so he's only 58 now. So depending on our RNG, he could be around a bit longer. I like how nobody reinforces each other over here. They're just terrified. Like, they're like, no, I'd rather not. That looks kind of scary. You guys know I'm barrage assaulting, right? Like, you know, nothing I could do. I was just trying to, you know, utilize my AE mods. I don't want to waste them, okay? That's all it was. They're about to go away, though, just in about a month here. The world is about to realize that I'm aggressive. I am wasting a lot of military points, but it's the way. Now we're screwed. They're going to realize what's going on here. Not really. They're still blind. They do seem rather interested in Berlin. And then every time I walk up there, they're like, I was kidding. Please don't kill me. It's literally every time, guys. And then they run to this island. Like, I don't know. This island must be like a horrible place. Because every time they retreat there, they all just die on the island. The locals there must just have to bury a lot of bodies. Because they've done this before. I'd like to lower my inflation, why not? We're starting to make a little bit of money, though. We're just going to do some separate piecing here. So I'll grab everything but one province from this guy. Well, I guess this guy is surviving the annexation for today. I can't annex him, sadly. You can see the coalition is starting to creep in there, but, you know, and the bankruptcy looming is, of course, a persistent threat. So we'll go ahead and fully annex home, though. I guess I could repay some loans here. And as long as the bank does allow me to take more loans, then it's chill, right? Our loans are massive now. So we actually can do a bit of a refinancing. Because we have a lot more land than we did a few years ago. I just realized that I took the burger loans and that's so much money. Holy shit. The burgers are out here. I don't know where they got all that money, but probably from all the provinces I gave them. But like, good hell. We got a couple more that we could repay. We'll take one more loan just to repay those two. Or we could repay 3 maybe. 12 loans does feel better, I think. I mean, it's still the same amount of debt. It's just, you know, it makes it sound not as bad, right? Like, oh, I'm only in 12 loans. No big deal. But the bank also sees it that way too, where he's kind of like, oh, yeah, you're only in 12 loans. No, yeah, you can borrow some money. I don't mind. We also make money, which is nice. Of course, we are overextended, and we're still having to core a lot. We're just kind of looking around, thinking what war we should do next. So I'll just declare war on Memmington. I'm not going to call on Austria because he probably wants everything in existence. It's just kind of a thing that happens when you play Austria. I understand it. Anytime I get an event like this, I'm trying to do the Reform Desire because by murdering the HRE, I'm probably slowing down the Reformation quite a bit. Yeah, 69% in 1506 doesn't feel great. But, you know, what can you do? I mean, you could not murder everybody, but what else could you do? We're going to wrap it up there. If you guys would like to see a part 2, let me know by liking the video. If it hits 500 likes, we'll go ahead and do that. And I would like some feedback if you guys do enjoy part 2s. I know a lot of you probably just prefer the early game. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Anyhow, thanks for watching and have a good one.